All right. Yeah, it's a lot of matches in Friday. Very, very unusual timing to have a total of, I believe, 7 matches on Friday. That's always fun to see. I mean, it's a good thing in some way, right? We have a lot more cinema for players or viewers to just watch simply early on before the weekends, and this one's going to be our 6th out of 7th. Oh, funny number. 6th out of 7th match in on Friday. This one's going to be featuring none other than C12 Omireta. You may know him as Readjust, up against Babil, who's C50. Little bit of an uphill battle in terms of seeding, at least. I mean, okay, why am I lagging? Please. Okay, I'm not lagging anymore. Yes, I am not lagging. We're fine. But nonetheless, gonna be seeing quite an uphill battle between Babil trying to fight against C12. I mean, it's gonna be up to the accuracy side of the two players. Gonna be interesting to see them, but of course I'm not gonna be the only one commentating because I'm lagging, so please bail me out. Say hello to Superman Free, except it's not Superman Free, it's Arrow. Hi Arrow.
Yo, what's up guys? My name is Superman 3. Totally did not have the idea to do this, but yeah, jokes aside, my name is Arrow. You may know me from commentating other tournaments, so here I am now in CYC for one of the first matches of the bracket stage. Here we have Omireta and Babil. Both of these players have a bit of a tournament history in their own respective ways. So Omireta being a well-known tournament player and also being a 4DM player for the Malaysian team in 2024, and Babil being the French player for being an MWC player for the French team in 2023, I believe. So it's pretty interesting to see that these World Cup participants are going to be facing off of each other, and it does seem like that one will have an advantage over the other, but you never know. Maybe this could just be the other way around.
I'm gonna be interested to see how they perform. In the qualifiers, we did see Omireta having one of the best, if not like top 3 best early game or accuracy scores in qualifiers in like the first 4 stages, basically. He has gotten top 5, if not even top 3 on some of the maps in qualifiers, so his accuracy game is definitely very, very strong on the early game side. That, on the other hand, might have a little bit lower scores, though, in terms of the early stages especially. So whether or not they can keep up with Omireta's accuracy is the question, because I do believe this map pool is, I would say, a bit easier than even like the first 2 stages of qualifiers. So the accuracy comfort between the two players is not quite shown in qualifiers just yet, I would say, so we have to see.
Yeah, and the fact that it is below 4 stars, don't let the star rating fool you. It could be hard.
Oh my god!
Like, okay,
I forgot. Baby plays flashlight.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Guys, newsflash.
Streamer, please disable it. You can like click on their screen or something. Yeah.
All right, there we go. So, Babil being an FO player or flashlight for long, yeah, as we can see that, yeah, as I was saying before, this may be below 4 stars, but like, it's gonna be so hard to act, I'm telling you. But these greases are just evil, so it's gonna be pretty accuracy draining, as we can see from Babil. Not doing too great, but not too far behind as well, as Readjust is going to have that 99.9 to start off the map.
Yeah, we're coming in from our seat 1, by the way. This guy's seat 1, the one commenting with me. Anyways.
Yeah.
We do see Omi having basically perfect accuracy at the very beginning, 99.9 so far. Babil not having the hottest start at the very beginning. I did see them dropping a couple 200s, but like you said, this map has a lot of awkward patterns. Those long jacks are, I call them decelerating long jacks because they get slower and slower by a bit. It's an interesting map, but it makes the map very easy to choke and drop accuracy. Like Bad was dropping at the 99.4 range, but Omireta having 99.9 still halfway through is absolutely insane.
Yeah, Readjust is one of those players where they are very consistent with this accuracy that they can hold throughout the entire map, especially in the early game stages where they can just hack anything in the pool, you know? But Babil not doing too bad. They're still both players still holding on to the FC, which is actually pretty impressive. So, especially for a map like this, which it has a very awkward patterning and very weird hand patterning. So, this is kind of impressive that both of these players can keep consistent on this map.
Yeah, having accuracies like this is absolutely insane coming in from omireta. Dropping below the 9.9 range, unfortunately, but it's definitely more than enough to fight against Babil's 9.4 accuracy range still. 14k lead towards both players FCing the map. Very commendable scores between the two, but 85? You choked 200s.
Oh,
What could this score have been if it was NSS? What?
I think that would have been like a 997.6.
Like, yes, 997 at least.
Yeah.
Like towards 98k almost, probably.
Okay, so omireta going to take that first point, and now it is going to be Babil's pick. So he's going to pick LN2, which is from the anime that is on Poppy's profile picture.
Guys,
So,
I know. This is actually omireta's protect, so that's a little bit funny.
yeah,
Picking your opponent's protect, always something unusual to see, but you do you, Babil.
yeah,
Picking the LN density map.
yeah. So going to be interesting that Babil is going to take the risk and picking omireta's protect. Maybe they can do way better than what we thought they could. So, yeah, this is going to ramp up at 3 minutes. So, going to be here for a little while as we can watch these players see what they can do best in this map.
LN maps like this. I don't know how players can actually play LN with flashlight, but I guess Babil is here to prove us wrong. 9.5 star is actually pretty solid, all things considered. This is a me map. That means a lot of patterns might be weird. It also means it's very easy to drop 200s, especially with how many small, or not small, short 200s. Short, I can't say anything. Short LNs that there is. It's very easy to drop 200s here and there. 9.4 is not the worst start for the side of Babil, but omireta having 99.8, almost 9.9 at the very beginning.
Yeah. Impressive accuracy from omireta early on. And Babil not too far behind, as I've said before. They might be able to play this better than they can on the Rice. So it's going to be a lot closer than the Rice picks. But omireta is still climbing up to that 99.9, and it's impressive that they can kind of hold on to this accuracy for a long period of time. Especially because we're almost halfway into the map and they're still on this accuracy, which is actually pretty impressive as a map.
Yeah, a lot of like movement-ish LN density patterns. I would say this map is not super like traditional, very heavy, dense LNs. A lot of like just plain speedy LN streams over, but omireta seems to be doing very well in these kind of LN sections, but you know, enter a little bit more of a interesting section here with a lot more stop angle motion, some 1/6 burst. It's not very relevant, but it's still somewhere something players should be looking out for. But can they hold on the accuracy? omireta still holding a 9.87% accuracy, Babil dropping below the 9.4 range, back to the 9.3 something now. This is extending the story to 12k and beyond. Both players still holding the FC, but accuracy game. In early game, omireta showing what it means to be good at accuracy like they performed in qualifiers. This is crazy.
This is impressive accuracy from omireta as we are about to close off in the map. Babil is still holding on to that FC as well, but both of these players just really consistent with their combos in this match, it seems like. So it just seems like that omireta is going to win on that accuracy, but both of these players doing so well being consistent on these maps. And yeah, it does seem like that omireta will be getting that second point if nothing happens, which I don't think will, because he is still holding on to that accuracy, which is still impressive. And
oh my god.
995 on the density pick. Okay. 300
That's a crazy ratio.
Okay. All right. Uh, I guess that means that we have been proven Omireta can do best in this map or in this match. So yeah, it is going to go back to Omireta's pick, and I think they're going to go for the Ellen.
You can tell why Omi protected Ellen too, and Babil picking their protect is not the best choice if you ask me. Unfortunately, dropping a bunch of 200s. I mean, an FC is an FC, right? But in early game, that accuracy game does matter quite a bit, and Omi Reda is just. This has to be like one of the top scores of this round, right? Like 995.7 for Ellens is unhuman work, bro.
Yeah, and Omireta going for that Ellen one, as expected. So going to be another Ellen pick. Going to test if Babil can keep up with this map instead of that Ellen two. So yeah, a lot shorter than Ellen two. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting pick, I would say. So ramping up to 202 BPM. So this is kind of a releasey coordination, if I can describe it that way.
There's a lot more than just like 1/4 releases in this map. There's a lot of like certain 1/6 or 1/8 like small LM release gimmicks that you have to be careful of, especially when you're having flashlight. It's probably very hard to read LM releases, right? But good luck.
It does seem like that Omireta will be having that accuracy advantage, but it is the start of the map, so 99.8 is going to do them justice for now. Babil's holding on to that 99.3, so not too far behind, as I'm saying, for every map, but you know, they're not doing too bad. So Omireta just, with that accuracy, going to be chilling on this match, as especially this map is shorter than the previous map, so not too much room for improvement for Babil, unfortunately, but as long as Omireta does find a miss, then maybe things could turn over. But it's not likely so far.
Yeah. I do agree that the win condition for Babil right now is to hope for a miss from Omireta. This map, I would say, isn't too hard to full combo, but you know, some of these elements might be a little tricky. Simply forgetting to release can trip you up quite a bit. Like, if you release wrong, like what happened to Babil right there, but that's the wrong person to miss you're hoping for if you want the score to be closer. Babil dropping the accuracy definitely extends the score lead by quite a bunch now, 16k. Omireta still holding 9.85%, this is still like 10-to-1 ratio pace, which is insane, but Babil finding that miss, dropping below the 9.3 range now. The score is only extending as we enter to the final section of this map.
Yeah, and Babil missing, going to increase that score lead to 20,000 points. And the score lead is still increasing even from that miss, so I think that did a lot of damage to that score lead, considering how close it was originally with both players FC in the map, but unfortunately with that miss, it's just going to increase the score lead in chance of in no way of winning that point back. So
you cannot 995k this map, man. Omi, what are we doing?
995s back to back. Someone stop this. Someone just stop this, man.
Yeah, I mean, he got seat 2 on stage 4 for a reason. Like, look at that. 995.3k in an L1 release map, by the way. L1 release map is known to be like basically the hardest map to ratio. Yeah. I mean, for this round, you could argue that like L1 is harder because of polyrhythms, but this one's definitely like very difficult to 10-to-1 ratio, like for any players really. But Omireta is saying, nah, I can't ratio this easy.
Yeah.
Please tell me what to pick against you. What?
Bro.
What is this new gen strategy?
LN3, okay, risking it for the biscuit with that LN3 pick. So, yeah, considering that they lost all the other LN picks, I think Babil is going to test that Ellen tech skill on omireta. So yeah, going to be a pretty interesting matchup.
This is Babil's Protect, I think.
Oh, really?
Which is interesting, yeah. Omi protected Ellen2 and then Babil protected Ellen3, which is like... in itself a little bit confusing, right? But I guess that's what they did. Vanguard 2 is a 4DM edit, if you didn't know. It's heavily nerfed from 4DM, but it's still like very polyrhythmic heavy, and it's definitely very easy to like mess up a lot of patterns. I guess that's what Babil is hoping for, maybe like a sudden misread in the rhythm, and then you can find like a miss, maybe a note lock, then you can try to take a point. But these patterns, man, they are very difficult, and
yeah.
I feel like with Flashlight, this map is probably not gonna favor them a lot.
Flashlight wouldn't be the best option for this map, honestly, but
yeah.
I mean, it is still really hard, even if you're not playing on Flashlight, or if you're playing on Hidden, which is a rare occurrence. But if you're playing on Hidden, I think you could get that through pretty easily, more easily than Flashlight, though. But yeah, we do see that omireta is still holding on to that 99.8, very consistent with their accuracy in this match so far. And as we're halfway, almost halfway, it's still holding on to that accuracy, and Babil still with that 2 missed run with that 99.1, so not doing too bad. They're holding on to that combo so far, so their combo is going to be a bit behind, but they are holding on to this combo.
Yeah, the main difference is just the accuracy game that omireta is having, still having 9.86 halfway through as we enter to our build-up section once again, and before we enter our final section. Babil taking this map in hopes of having omireta miss, but then misses themselves is not the best sign you want to see. 20k lead now towards omireta, as he's gaining accuracy off of this more polyrhythmic dense section. What are we doing? 99.86.
Yeah, it seems like omireta has proven that they are a scary player when it has come to these Olympics, as they are going to get the 90. They are going to. I think.
Okay, you might drop here. You might drop here. These polyrhythms are like weird. Yeah, he actually dropped a lot at the ending. Oh man.
This is the third 99.8 we have seen in a row.
Oh, that's so close to 995. Unfortunate.
It was so close to 995. That would have been so cool. But it is.
He assessed all the free LN maps. Are we joking?
Yeah. Pretty scary LN player, clearly. But yeah, omireta going to be at match point, so it is going to be their pick as well. So not a very good situation for Babil. It could be pretty hard for them to make a comeback, especially when it's omireta's pick. So I think that omireta is going to have to strategize and see what they can pick in order to win this match.
I mean, yeah, the LN is gone. Well, there is EX2, which is LN's.
I mean,
but it's more physical.
He could just pick that.
Maybe? Or is he gonna go Hybrid 1? Hybrid 1 is also no, okay, we're going Jack.
Okay,
what?
We're just playing Jack. I've never seen that before.
Complete change of strategy. Playing core Jack. I'm not a Jack, man. You just picked Jack, though. This is a very... I would say it's not a Jack map that you would typically see in tournaments. It's not super tournament style Jack. But there's a lot of anchors still, so it's somewhat tournament style, but it's... Instead of continuous Jack patterns, it's a lot more bursty kind of Jack, I guess, but there's still some anchors to it, mapped by Chen. The main difficulty of this map comes from the fact that it's OD9.
Yeah. I was about to say, is it Kick 6 style? But clearly not.
No, definitely not. We're not putting quads everywhere for this map.
We do not want quad balls in the tournament maps. But yeah. Ooh, omireta with that
Oh.
big accuracy drop is going to make the difference now. As Babil kind of climbing their accuracy, but Babil with that miss early on,
Oh no.
that's going to be really big. And it's going to increase the score lead furthermore. As omireta is climbing that accuracy back to that 99.7, even with that accuracy drop, that massive accuracy drop at that. But seems like with this map, kind of looks fun. But anyways, yeah, omireta.
The map pool? You haven't played the map pool?
No, I haven't.
Caught in 4K.
I sight read.
Oh man.
I sight read every. I sight read every map.
You're gonna be cooked if you sight read like finals, anyways.
Bro.
Back to the map. Omi is actually like gaining the accuracy so fast. So it's just like 102 at the very beginning. Now already back to 9.8. Babil is also trying to up their accuracy, but that miss there is still much more detrimental. 9.4 as they're trying to gain, but not enough to match omireta just yet. 12k score lead. They would have to hope for a miss from omireta for the score to even shrink back to somewhere.
Omireta with that 99.8, still with that accuracy drop, they're going to have that 99.8, which is actually pretty impressive. Seems like that ratio game is going to be doing them justice, as it is going to give them that score lead above 13k. So Babil with that 99.5, so holding on to this accuracy until the end of the map, it's going to make the difference if omireta decides to pick up that miss. But you know, maybe it's unlikely that omireta will miss, especially when we're about to close off of the map. I mean, it can happen. You never know.
Yeah, omireta will have to miss quite tragically for the score to shrink now as we enter the final KI section of this map. Omireta with that 102 still gaining back close to 9.9% at this final section. Babil was also upping their accuracy 9.6 basically, but with that beginning as well, so definitely not enough to match again. And so we better score 15k towards that score, dating back to 5.8k. And
92.
92.
This guy is just like getting 995s every single map. Like, dude.
You got like 9.5 like every map, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Like, what? Oh my god, this man is insane. But yeah, that is going to conclude our match. So omireta going to take this match against Babil 5-0. So pretty unfortunate sweep for Babil, but they have one more chance. They are going to be going down into that lower bracket. Still has a second chance, so we'll see what they can do in that losers bracket. So I think they would be a pretty scary player in that losers bracket. So yeah, we'll see. Good luck to them, and good luck to omireta, which will be advancing to that round of 60. Round of 32 winners bracket against.
I think that match is already concluded actually. I think it's against Carlotta Motzkini, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, it's one of those players.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
Whereas
do have
Babil,
yeah.
I was gonna fight against Light Speed Ball or something. I forgot the name exactly, but yeah.
Yeah. And it does seem like that we are going to have another match in just about 35 minutes. So we're not done here just yet, as Anthony 2308 will be facing against
A face. Yeah.
So yeah, pretty interesting match, and as Anthony is a very good combo player, and I think that I've seen this guy at the leaderboards pretty often. So
yeah, I think it will be a very fierce accuracy fight as well. So
yeah,
make sure you stay tuned for that match in 35 minutes exactly. But that does conclude this match between omireta and Babil. Again, best of luck to the two. I'm sure omireta is gonna shred that accuracy again next round, whereas Babil is gonna try to hope for their combo game going in round of 32 as map pools do get harder. Maybe they can try to take advantage of that part, but that out of the way. You have nothing else to say, Manuel. Or, Superman 3. And we're... Everyone's like changing to the most random names in this staff server now, like I swear to god.
I might change back, I might not. But yeah.
At some point I'm also gonna change and everyone's gonna be so confused.
Oh my god. Alright, well, I don't really have anything else to say, but you know, I do have one thing to say, and that is good luck to everybody that is remaining in this stage, and good luck to everybody that is in the lower bracket so far. So yeah, I guess we can close off the stream for now. Until then, we'll see you guys in 30 minutes.
Yeah, see you there. Bye bye.
Goodbye.